Wow, I thought it was a really good game for our team, start to finish. We have been really wanting to put together 2 complete halves, and I thought that was the best game that we played, start to finish. I think the players would agree, and I thought it was a great team effort. Tri-State, I mean, we take our hat off to them. Amari puts a lot of pressure on every team he plays, his ability to score on the inside, and I thought Al was just came up big for us, you know, both offensively but also defensively, you know. Keeping him out of the paint is not an easy task, and I asked Al to do that, and he stepped up and did it great. And then for us to have Cargo back, you know, Joe, the teams are going to key in on Joe. They're trying to slow him down. You saw he was triple teamed, double teamed, and I was like, how do you do a triple team on 3-on-3? But they found a way to do it. And, you know, he's such a high IQ player, able to find an open player and to have Pargo back. And, you know, AA, they knocked down shots for us from the outside. So I thought we executed very well on both ends of the floor. Or I guess you just say on both sides of offense and defense, since we only play on one end. Yes.
Joe, welcome back to our program. Does the building bring back any memories? You know?
Yeah, I mean, just from, you know, coming in, you know, the entrance, coming and walking through this hallway obviously brings back, you know, some great memories. And I had some great times here. You know, got a chance to play in this building and it was spanking new. So, you know, it was definitely a pleasure, man, to see all the fans come out and show us a lot of love and support, and mainly, you know, us coming out, you know, accepting the challenge and winning this game.
This question is for Coach. It's your first time as a coach and you're off to a 4-0 start. What do you attribute that success to?
I think at the end of the day, we all speak the same language. It's X's and O's in basketball, and execution and hard work and work ethic is synonymous with these pros that are on my team. And so we communicate very well about what it is that we want to do, what our game plan is. But what I'm really blessed to know is that they're hard workers. I mean, they want to win just as much as I want to win, and sometimes you don't always get that on the team. Some people just show up, and we're just not that way. So I'm really blessed, you know, to have guys that are, you know, Joe is an excellent leader. I mean, they're doing yoga and bike riding, and I mean, just so many exercises and working out and in the weight room. And I think to have that type of leadership in each one of these guys just putting in all the work that they need to do to be successful, whether we play, you know, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock Saturday or Sunday, that they're ready. And so I give all the credit to them being ready to come out here and compete.
I'm afraid to lose on, but that people talk. How you guys feel about scratching your 4th win of the season?
I think it's all of our first time in the league, so we're just taking it one game at a time, 1 week at a time. You know, we don't have anything to really compare it to other than, you know, we recognize that we want to be at the top. We want to hold the trophy at the end, and I'm sure that's the goal of every team. And we're just going to do everything that we can each week to try to reach that goal. Yes.
This question for Al Jefferson. Sorry, let's go up there. Jeff Burr, CB Sports San Antonio. What has been your first impressions of the league so far?
Man, the level of competing is amazing to me. It's 3-on-3, but you realize, even though it's not full court, it's just as much energy as full court, because soon you get offensive rebound or defensive rebound, you got to get right back on. The other team gets the rebound, you got to get right back on defense and be ready to play. So, I mean, I'm very, very excited about it, playing at a high level every week. Even though it still take a lot of energy, I'm still excited about the half court, so I don't have to worry about getting back on defense. But it's been fun for me.
Yeah. And what has been your biggest adjustment so far?
Trying to hit the 3 consistent. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
For Joe, Will Hanley, Big 3 News. So the Nets have had a pretty crazy offseason this summer. What advice would you give to all the new Nets players coming in about playing in Brooklyn?
I mean, just enjoy the process. I think they, you know, have the talent, you know, to win a title. Obviously, they got to, you know, mesh and see how things turn out. So it's a lot different when I play here. We practice in East Rutherford, everybody stayed in Jersey. So the commute over here on game day, just to be here at 5:30, you had to leave your house at 3 o'clock. We was in traffic for 2.5 hours. You know, now everybody live in Brooklyn, so it's a lot easier. So it's not even the same.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Question for Al Jefferson. Al, it's Michael Facci on behalf of Setting the Pace. Miles Turner just put together a fantastic season on the defensive end of things, yet failed to make an all-defensive team. Do you feel the center position is being undervalued in the NBA nowadays?
Yes and no, but I think that centers like Miles Turner is just to show you how far the game have came as far as the big man learning how to shoot the ball, dribble the ball, and do all the things the guards could do. When I was coming up, the big was on one end and the guards and the wings on the other end. Now it seems like everybody is learning the same amount of skills. So, but I do think that the old traditional game, as far as my old school game, is not there no more. But you know, I feel like it'll come back.
Joe, are you surprised how quickly the kind of Nets have turned things around? When you were here at the end, they were, you know, falling toward the bottom of the league, and you know, without cap space and draft picks and things like that. Now to do what they did this summer, you were surprised to do it that quickly?
No, I'm not surprised. I mean, it's still New York, you know, the mecca of basketball. So to see that they've got two of the top players in the NBA doesn't surprise me at all. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I thought it was a great offseason, not only for the Nets, but for the league. So I think we should have a great NBA season coming up.
So, Coach, I have a question, and congratulations on making big impact for women in sports. A lot of times I'm one of the only, especially black women, covering sports. Do you see yourself entering into the NBA at some point, trying to, you know, make a difference there? Are you going to transition, and should there be more women trying to go that route?
Well, I think everybody should do what they're really passionate about. To be really honest with you, this is my first time really coaching and having this opportunity. I didn't realize I would be so passionate about it. But I am a person who, whatever I do, I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to do my best. That's the kind of the way that I'm made. So I didn't realize I would, you know, watch the videos going home. I watch the game back. I scout the other teams. I'm taking notes. So I really love it. I would never say never that I wouldn't, you know, coach more. But I'm really enjoying the experience. And again, I've been really blessed to be around some great guys. So I forget in terms of me being a woman and them being men. It never comes up until we come to the media, or otherwise me trying to, you know, get out of the locker room with them. But I just enjoy it. It's a fight. You know, you go to battle with the team, and you get around a group of people, and you hope that they're good people, and you enjoy being around them, and then you go out there and you give it your all. And now as a coach, that's what I try to do, and we've had so much success. So you never know what the future may hold for me, but I am definitely growing a great passion for coaching as well.
Okay.
Sheena Quick, Fox Sports Radio. This question is for Gennaro. We had 3 important three-pointers, one to take the game into halftime. How was it getting back into the swing of things with, I don't know if you guys are all in the same city, like how does that work out with workouts throughout the week?
Man, that man got here at 6, 7 something this morning, right out from Vegas.
Yeah, I flew in from Vegas. Surprisingly enough, none of those shots felt good. I'm just lucky they was able to go down. But, you know, I just play off these 2 guys. You know, they're both Hall of Famers. They draw double teams. I have the easy job, just, you know, space the floor, catch and shoot. And fortunately, I was able to knock him down tonight.
He's not going to say it, but Pargo is an essential piece to the puzzle because he's such an amazing leader. He does a great job of getting us into our sets and then even making reads and recognizing what we need to do if we need to make changes. So Coach Pargo does a great job for our team Triplets as well.
Here in the middle. Joe, you mentioned, you know, so many memories here in Brooklyn. To end that game on a 4-point play and the Brooklyn crowd erupted, what did that feel like?
Oh, it felt great, you know, because, you know, the fans come out and they do want to see 4-point shots. And, you know, we do what we can and we do our best to try to entertain. At the same time, we want to win. So, but I knew we had a little cushion, we had a little room, and, you know, I was just like, why not? You know, we had 46, a 4-pointer, gonna get us out of here. So he gave me a little room and I just rose up.
Question for Al. Al, Mike Fletcher said the pace. As someone who made the jump directly from high school to the NBA, when that becomes available in the next few years, is Is that something that you would advise players being ready for, or do you still think the route of going to college or overseas is something that might benefit them more?
I mean, I think the guys know if they're ready or not. You know, when I was in that position, I knew I was ready to make that jump. And I think a lot of these guys know if they're ready or they think they need to go to college and get that 1 year, 2 years. But I think it's good that if they bring it back, I think that'd be a wonderful thing. But I think the guys mature enough to know if they're ready or if it's a good opportunity, you have to take it.
Last question?
Joe, when you were playing in Brooklyn, you overlapped with Jason Terry and Phoenix in '83. What do you think of him trying to come in and become a coach at any level?
I love JT, man. I think he'll be a great coach. He's a very vocal guy, and I think that can only help him as far as coaching. So, I mean, he was a great teammate as well. You know, he was a coach's side Jake kid, which helped us out a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
All your